and I'm coming at you live from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, the sports and gaming capital of the United States of America. It's still a sports gaming capital. The Supreme Court came out with a couple of more rulings the other day, but nothing about sports gambling, but it's coming. The next set of rulings is sometime, the first 10 days of March. Yep, you never know. You never know, man. The MeatMan's excited. I haven't been this excited about something since they started talking about legalizing, you know what? This is great. This is great. What a country. You know, I've always said, I like America, and I'd never want to live anywhere else. But as far as being free, you're far from free. I mean, if you can't bet on a football game, can't smoke a little doob, well, we got the doob part out of the way, at least 10, 12 states. It's not every state yet, but it's coming. It's coming, Cap. But believe me, it's coming. It's coming to a cannabis shop near you, brother. They're everywhere out here in Las Vegas. They're all over the place. They're all over the place. And that's a good thing. Hey, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And now it would be so cool if you could make a bet anywhere, not just in Nevada. How silly is that? Only in the state of Nevada can you bet on a sporting event legally without risking getting charges pressed against you by the government or law enforcement. I mean, how stupid is that? In Delaware, you can bet sports, but it's got to be a 3-teamer. It's got to be a 3-teamer. What, for your own safety? For your own safety, it's got to be 3 teams instead of 1. I mean, come on, man. Everything's a joke. Everything's a joke. And I think the Supreme Court's going to whack this one down right here. They're going to tell these pro sports leagues, they're going to tell the government, get lost. They're going to tell them to get lost, man. They're going to say, look, get lost. Get lost, man. States want to see who's going to bet on a game and see who's going to win it and all that. That's fine. Let them do it. Let them do it. Why can't I make a bet on something? I want to bet. I want to make a bet. So I can't wait. It's coming. So it's still a sports gaming capital, the United States of America. You're listening to this program right here, like you do every Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., 9:10 a.m. WBR. CBS Sports Radio Baton Rouge. You can also listen live over the internet at PelicanSportsTV.com. Not PelicanSports.tv, PelicanSportsTV.com. Well, you can do like the MeatMan does. I got the 9:10 a.m. WBR app right there on the iPhone. Yep. I got it on there anytime. I can push the button on my phone. And I can listen to Tommy Krysan or Buddy Sanji or Jordy Holberg or the franchise, Carlos Brown. I can listen to all them guys. It's great. It's great. I was in the eye doctor's office the other day, listening away, man. MeatMan was listening away. Listening away, man. It's great. I love it. I love it. But, all right, so I'm glad to be here. Glad to have you there. Got another weekend upcoming with some basketball. We're getting ready to get to March Madness. You got a lot of conference tournaments right now. Been gambling all day. Gambling all day. I've been at the casino all day. Started out today hot, Cap. The Michigan Wolverines -5. MeatMan was all over that. Everybody says, oh, you never play favorites. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. And I texted that pick out. I got this text message thing now. It's good. It's pretty good. You text the word MeatMan, M-E-A-T-M-A-N, to 94253. You text the word MeatMan, M-E-A-T-M-A-N, to 94253. And then every day I send you a free pick. Some days I send out 2 picks. Like yesterday, Gardner Webb, brother, +8. They lost by 4. And then I come with Washington State. +8, we went out right. Then this morning, come with the Michigan Wolverines. All of this stuff sent free, absolutely free, right to your phone. Right to your phone, Cap. All you got to do is text the word MeatMan, M-E-A-T-M-A-N, to 94253. If you can't figure it out, give me a call, 1-833-MeatMan. Give me a call, 1-833-M-E-A-T-M-A-N, 1-833-MeatMan, and I'll put you in there myself. I'll put you in there myself. But I'm telling you right now, you betting every day, and you're not getting that free text message pick from the MeatMan. Yeah, I'll send you a little advertisement deal asking you to join the premium text list. But, hey, look, you don't want to pay for nothing, don't worry about it. I don't care, Cap. You don't want to pay for the picks, it's fine. Just enjoy the free ones. Enjoy the free ones. I can tell you right now, I'm on absolute fire. Right now, I got Yale tonight, brother, the Bulldogs. +2.5 against the Pennsylvania QUAKERS. I love that play, literally more than life itself. I'm going to give out that selection in just a few minutes. Right here on the program. But like I said, you want to get a free play every day? Send straight to your text message inbox. Text the word MeatMan, M-E-A-T-M-A-N, to 94253. All right, now we got a good show planned for you today, especially if you're going to be betting some games tonight. Because, I know I'm picking one game, college basketball, just gave it to you a few seconds ago. I'm also going to play at least one NBA pro basketball game. Got a couple of other things I'm looking at. We're going to talk about the Fountain of Youth States. How you like that, Cap? The lead up to the Florida Derby. This is the big prep race for the Florida Derby. And, man, I tell you, the winner of the Breeders' Cup Classic, he's running. How you like that? How you like that? His first race of 2018. This is warm-up race, the Fountain of Youth, the prep race for the Florida Derby, the prep race for the Kentucky Derby. Yep, the Breeders' Cup champ. He's coming back out on the track, Cap. He's had a couple of months off. Couple of months. He ain't getting no booty yet, though. You only get that booty when they retire you to stud. When you're still racing, you're not getting nothing. Nothing. You imagine that poor horse wins the Breeders' Cup Championship, he didn't get nothing that night. Nothing. Got some hay. How you like that? Got some hay. I mean, you just won the biggest race for 2-year-olds, and you don't get nothing. 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 But boy, once they retire you to the shed, man, you get it all day, brother. All day. 2, 3, 4 times a day. Filly after filly after filly. Mare after mare after mare after mare after mare. Yep. If you're still racing, you're not getting nothing. If you get retired from racing into the breeding shed, they put you to work, Cap. There's no doubt about it. All right, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about here today. And we got about 48 minutes to get it all done. Let's go ahead and start the program out by reading the disclaimer. Just waiting on the Supreme Court, Cap. As soon as the Supreme Court comes down with their ruling, we will no longer have to read the disclaimer here on the program. But until then, I'd like to quickly remind everybody that the following information is to be used as news material only and is not intended to violate any state, federal, or local laws. All right, tonight in college basketball, I'm looking at Yale, the Bulldogs, plus 2.5 points. against the Pennsylvania Quakers. Now, obviously, Pennsylvania's got a better record than Yale. Pennsylvania 21-7. Straight up on the season, and they're 11-1 in conference. They're probably going to win the Ivy League. Probably going to win it. 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 And they might have already won it. Hell, I don't know. You think if you're 11-1 in conference play, you probably won the conference. Probably. Especially since it's a small conference, Ivy League schools. But Yale, hey, look, 14-14 on the season, is 7-3 at home this year. Now, Pennsylvania's won 2 in a row, but before that, Yale won 8 in a row. So Pennsylvania's kind of hammered Yale the last 2 times they played, 71-55. And then 59-50. But the 8 times before that, Yale beat them. And Yale had beaten Pennsylvania 4 straight times. Until about a year ago this time, when Pennsylvania won that 71-55 game by 16 points. I like Yale here. I like Yale. Getting 2 points at home. They've won 6 out of their last 7. Obviously, they play their best basketball at home. You know, one thing about Pennsylvania, they're 11-3 at home. They're 8-3 on the road, but just 10-13 against the spread. You got one of these teams at 21-7. They win 75% of their games straight up. And they're winning about 45% of their games against the number. The first pick of the program here today, college basketball, tonight. Tonight, brother. The game starts at 6 o'clock Central Time in Baton Rouge, 4 o'clock out here in Las Vegas. This play did make my text message list. This was actually the free play that I sent out to everybody on the text message list. So you know I want to win this one. This is the one I definitely want to win. If there's any play that the MeatMan wants to win, it's the text message play. Because remember, it's a premium play. One of my service plays. So I got people that are already paying for the pick. And then I send this pick out trying to impress everybody else so they can sign up for the premium stuff. So now I'm giving it out on a radio show, man, I tell you. Plus I got $100 on it myself. So, I mean, hey, look, I mean, we're all in here, Cap. We're all in. Put me down. Put the MeatMan down. I'll take the Yale Bulldogs. Game 8:33, 8:34 tonight at home against the Pennsylvania Quakers. All right, we got to take a break. Got to take our first commercial break for today's program. When we come back, got a little more college basketball. I definitely got an early NBA game, the first NBA game on the schedule tonight, the Orlando Magic and the Detroit Pistons. I'm going to give you that play. We're going to talk about the Fountain of Youth Stakes. Don't touch that dial, Cap. 40 minutes of sports line radio still to come. And you're listening to this program right here on 910 AM WUBR, CBS Sports Radio, Baton Rouge. All right, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's good to hear your voice. Yeah, well, that's how it works. That's how it works. Usually one switch, one plug, one something. Right. Well, that's and it's amazing. Those guys, they're not that smart. They just know that other people aren't either. Because, like it's usually just one switch, something. You just forgot to do this one thing. And they come out, get $85 an hour, and flick the switch, and go, there you go. Ha ha! Capitalism at work. All right. All right. And welcome back to Sports Line Radio. My name is Dave, the MeatMan Scandaliato. I'm coming at you live from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Still the sports gaming capital of the United States of America. Waiting on the Supreme Court, Cap. Waiting on the Supreme Court because, this country's about to open up sports gambling. They need the money. The states need the money, man. And the bottom line is people want to bet. And they're tired of having a bet with the local guy. Yes, he's been a big service to America, the local guy. But his time has come and gone, man. I don't want to bet with the local guy anymore. I want to be able to bet in a place where they give me a ticket. And if the ticket wins, I go back and cash it. I want to bet like that. I don't want to have to bet looking over my shoulder, wondering who's watching. I don't want to do that. I'm tired of that. The people are tired of it. And I hope New Jersey wins. And when New Jersey wins, boom, boom. They're going to say, being able to bet on sports, banning sports betting is unconstitutional. How you like that? How you like that, Cap? Yep, it's amazing. 20 years ago, I never thought I'd see the day you'd have legalized weed, legalized sports gambling, and teachers carrying guns. Yep, boy, I tell you, talk about that's like a wide sweeping turn right there. But we're going for the three-peat, man. Just waiting on the Supreme Court. We get together every Friday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Time, right here on the radio, and talk games against the spread. Obviously, the program is a lot more entertaining during football season. Yep, but football's over. And we got basketball, and that's it, Cap. Basketball, hockey. Ain't nobody wants to talk about hockey. I can tell you that right now. I can't imagine anybody listening to this program wants to talk about hockey. Baseball, right around the corner. I do like baseball. I'm looking forward to baseball season. No doubt about that, but right now it's basketball. I gave you one play so far on the show today. I gave you the Yale Bulldogs. Plus the 2 points at home against the Pennsylvania Quakers. Let me give you a little NBA game right now. Game 801, 802. You got the Detroit Pistons going on the road to play the Orlando Magic. Thank God for sports gambling because, man, I tell you, who would watch this? Who would watch the NBA, period? I mean, you got 3 good teams in the NBA. The Houston Rockets, the Golden State Warriors, and then you got an asterisk next to the Cleveland Cavaliers because you don't know whether they're any good or not. You don't know whether they're just doing this right now and they're going to turn it on in the postseason and all that. I can tell you right now, this Cleveland Cavaliers team that I'm watching play basketball right now, if they do get to the NBA Finals and play the Golden State Warriors, they're going to get swept. They're going to get swept. The Cleveland Cavaliers' biggest problem right now is they're going to have to beat both the Toronto Raptors and the Boston Celtics, and they're going to have to do it playing 4 to 7 games on the road to get to the NBA Finals. Because they're going to finish the 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. That way, when it comes down to it, the 2's going to play 3. And if Cleveland wins, they'll have to play 1, Boston. I don't know about the Cavaliers, man. I just don't know if LeBron James is good enough to just turn it on and make everybody else good around him because, man, he ain't got nobody. If J.R. Smith, if that's the best guy you got, and a white guy, I mean, can you believe that? I mean, all kidding aside, I like Kevin Love. But he's always hurt. He's always got problems. You know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, the guy's always hurt. Always something wrong with him, this, that, and the other thing. You got guys out there that never miss a game. I don't think LeBron's going to miss a game this year. I will tip my hat off to LeBron James for not missing any games this season. None of this resting nonsense. People spend big money to come out and watch you play basketball, and you're going to take the night off. Get out of here with all that. I mean, you know, I understand. It's a long season, 82 games. I got it, man. But, you know, I like the Orlando Magic here. Plus the 2.5 points against the Detroit Pistons. You got 2 teams that stink. Now, the Pistons were kind of hot. They picked up Blake Griffin from the LA Clippers, and they were winning basketball games. And then the Clippers went to Detroit, and they beat the Pistons. And the Detroit Pistons haven't been the same since. They haven't been the same since. Detroit 9-19 on the road. Orlando's 11-19 at home. So you got the 9-19 team favored over the 11-19 team. Now, Orlando's lost 7 in a row. Not good. Not good. But Detroit, they ain't any better. They're 2-6 their last 8. 0-7 on one side, 2-6 on the other. I guess you could say 2-6 is better than 0-7, but not really. In the whole scheme of life, not really. Now the thing I like here is Orlando. They just absolutely own the Detroit Pistons. They've beaten them 4 out of the last 5 times they played, including 3 straight at home, including a win about 2 months ago on December 28, 2017. Orlando's beaten Detroit 3 straight at home. The Detroit Pistons are playing really bad basketball. The bottom line is the Detroit Pistons have no business being favored on the road against anybody. Even the Orlando Magic, My second pick for the program today. Let's go ahead and take a shot on the Orlando Magic. Plus the 2.5 points at home. Against the Detroit Pistons. All right, so we got two plays. Got two plays in the books. We got the Yale Bulldogs. Plus 2 at home. Against the PENN QUAKERS, and we're going to take the Orlando Magic at home. Plus the 2.5 points against the Detroit Pistons. All right, just a quick reminder. You want to get a free basketball play against the spread sent to your text message inbox every day? Absolutely free. Text the word MeatMan, M-E-A-T-M-A-N, to 94253. Text the word MeatMan, M-E-A-T-M-A-N, to 94253. And then, every day, couple hours before the game's tip-off, I send you a free premium play sent straight to your text message inbox. Doesn't cost you nothing. I actually have to pay to send you the text message. And this is for the hardcore gambler right here. This is for the guy, the lady that every day likes to play. And I tell you, man, we've been hot. We've been hot. This morning we come with the Michigan Wolverines. We laid the 5 winner. Last night, the Washington State Cougars. Plus the 8-9 points. They went outright. Earlier in the day, Gardner-Webb. Yep, we went with Gardner-Webb, Cap. How you like that? Yep. Plus 8 points. They lost by 4. Yep. Been hot. Been hot. Picks come straight to your text message inbox, absolutely free. And you get them directly from me, the MeatMan, coming at you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Text the word MeatMan, M-E-A-T-M-A-N, to 94253. Text the word MeatMan, M-E-A-T-M-A-N, to 94253. All right, we're going to take another break. Going to take another quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the Fountain of Youth Stakes, the 3-year-old prep race, heading into the Florida Derby, which is the prep race for the Kentucky Derby. Race is going to be run at Gulfstream Park. It features the Breeders' Cup Juvenile winner from last year. He's making his 2018 debut, his 3-year-old debut. We'll take a look at that horse and the other 9 running in the Fountain of Youth Stakes from Gulfstream Park. Don't touch that dial, Cap. We got some good horse racing talk coming up next. You're listening to Sports Line with the MeatMan, Dave Scandaliato, coming at you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. And we're doing it all right here on 910 AM WUBR, CBS Sports Radio, Baton Rouge. All right, Don, 30 more minutes. Yes. There you go. That was a big radio station in Baton Rouge, a big company. Right. Right. wow. All right. All right. Oops. And welcome back to Sportsline Radio. Hey, that's what happens, Cap. That's what happens, but that's all right. We're practicing. We're practicing for the Kentucky Derby and the Triple Crown. We'll get it right. That was the MeatMan's fault. False start. False start. It's amazing how two guys can talk about something during a commercial break. And then one of the guys can just totally forget about what you talked about. You know, I tell you, I'm kind of losing it, man. I tell you, I don't know what it is. Because I got an idea what it is. Be brutally honest with everybody. But, man, I tell you, I don't know, man. I kind of wonder sometimes, man, when you do stuff like I just did there, man. I got to wonder. All right, well, let's turn our attention to horse racing. And we got a big one going on Saturday. The Fountain of Youth Stakes. Yep, going to be a good race. This is going to be a good race right here. It's the 14th race at Gulfstream Park. They're going 1 mile and a 16th. They're going 1 mile and a 16th. Purse is $400,000. We got a full field of 10 horses running. Post time in Baton Rouge, Louisiana is 5:09 Central Time. Post time out here in Las Vegas for the MeatMan, 3:09 Pacific Time, and this is going to be a good race right here. You got the winner of the Breeders' Cup Classic making his 3-year-old debut. Yep. Wow. This is when you know the horse racing season kind of gets started right here. That's that horse, Good Magic, the 6. He went off at 11 to 1, 11.5 to 1. He paid, $25 even. 11.5 to 1 and 11.5 to 1, that's $23, and you're $2 back. A $25 winner. Boy, I tell you. I would say he's a nice looking horse, but I don't really know much about him. Good Magic is the 6 horse. We're going to talk about him in a minute, but let's take a look at the 1. He Takes Charge. Gaffalione, whatever his name is, Gaffalione. He Takes Charge, 20 to 1 on the morning line. Mark Case is the trainer. Took this horse 5 tries to break me. 5 cracks. Granted, all maiden special weight at Saratoga and Gulfstream Park. Never really ran a bad race. But man, I tell you, it took you 5 races. 5 races to break maiden. You ain't going to win this. I can tell you that right now. The 2 horse. Free Drop Billy. 9-2 on the morning line. Robbie Alvarado, the jockey. Dale Romans, the trainer. This horse ran in a Breeders' Cup Juvenile. The race Good Magic won. This horse was actually 7-1. And he got absolutely buried. I mean, buried. 9th by 28 lengths. I mean, he got crushed. Absolutely crushed. And I don't know, you know, this horse broke maiden first time out. Then in the Grade 3 Sanford Stakes, ran second. Then ran second in the Hopeful. Then won at Keeneland. Some kind of big race. Bird, some, I'm not sure what it is. Wins it by 4. At 3-2. And then in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile, he just laid an egg, man. He broke out the gate last, and he just ran around last, and he just went to the back of the pack, and that was the end of that. Now, his first race in 2018, the Holy Bull, he did run second, ran a 90 by a figure. Not a bad race. 9-2 on the morning line. We're going to get back to this horse. The 3 is Peppered. Peppered. Juarez. That's the jockey. MeatMan's going to have to go back to school and learn how to read. Reed Baker's the trainer. How you like that, man? That's amazing. This horse right here took you 2 tries to break maiden. He runs in the Wartburg Grey Cup, Grade 3 for 2-year-olds. Runs second there, goes up at 50 cents on the dollar, 1-2. But then they ran him in that race, that Jockey Cup for 2-year-olds, a Grade 2 at Churchill Downs, and this horse ran dead last. Well, he didn't run dead last because there were 14 horses in the race. He ran 12. 15 lanes from the front. Nah, not today. Not today. The 4 is Strike Power. And this horse breaks maiden by 8 lengths. But he was 12-1 in the race. You know, a lot of times you see a horse win his first start by 8 lengths. He was a big favorite. This horse wasn't a big favorite, and you knew this horse was good. You knew this was a good horse right here because the horse he beat won his next time out, that Thunder's Honor. So this horse breaks maiden, then they run him in the Swale, and he wins that by 2 3/4 lengths, both at Gulfstream Park. The first race, they went 5.5 furlongs. The second race, they went 7 furlongs. This race, they go on 1 1/16. Mark Henning's the trainer. He's got 16 races at Gulfstream this year. He's got 5 winners. Luis Saez, the jockey, he's stationed at Gulfstream Park right now. He's winning 21% of his races. And he's 2 for 2 on this horse. This is a tough-looking horse right here, Cap. This is a tough-looking horse right here. No doubt about it. This horse is going to be tough. The 5 horses, Storm Runner. Joel Rosario in the saddle. Dale Romans, the trainer. 15-1 in the morning line for Storm Runner. But, man, I tell you, he does have a win at Churchill Downs. He broke maiden. His only race ever at Churchill Downs, they put this horse in the gate, and he wins by 4.5 lengths. Wow. Wow. Maybe he likes Churchill Downs. I don't know. He's 2 for 2 at this distance. Going 1 mile and a 16th on a dirt fast track. I don't know what to think. I mean, I can't bet this horse. He breaks maiden. Took him 4 tries to do it. Second, third, first. I don't have a problem with that, but I don't know. I mean, he wins an optional claimant race, 9 winners of 1. You go from that to the Fountain of Youth. I don't know, man. I can't bet that one. The 6 is that Good Magic. You got the Ortiz guy, the LJ, the Luis Ortiz. I guess that's who it is. J.L. Ortiz. There's 2 Ortiz guys. They're brothers. And, man, it's easy to get them confused because they're both pretty good jockeys. And it's just easy to get confused, man. That is Good Magic. Chad Brown is the trainer. 7-5 on a morning line. 7-5. At 7-5 on a morning line. I mean, this horse, first race out, doesn't break maiden, runs second. Then they run him into Champagne, even though he was a maiden, and he ran second again. Then they ran him into Breeders' Cup Juvenile. This horse was a maiden. It never won a race. 2 good races, but never won one. And wins the Breeders' Cup Juvenile at odds of 11.5 to 1. And now you want me to bet him at 7-5? No thanks. I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass on Good Magic. I can tell you right now, I'm not going to try to beat the favorite. This horse ain't worth 7-5. This horse ain't worth 7-5. No way. No way. All right, the 7 horse is called Gotta Go. He got buried in that Kentucky Jockey Cup thing for the 2-year-olds that I always talk about because a lot of these horses ran in that race because that was a pretty big race for 2-year-olds. All these horses are now 3-year-olds. Did finish second in the Swale Stakes, the grade 3 behind that Strike Power. Ian Wilkes, the trainer. Landeros, the jockey. Gotta go to 7, 10 to 1 on a morning line. Man. Ugh. Nah. I mean, his highest buyer figures at 82 the last time out. No. All right, here's where it gets interesting. Now you get the Pletcher horse. You always got to watch out for these Pletcher horses. He wins a lot of races, this guy. This Todd Pletcher. And he's stationed out at Gulfstream Park. That's his home base, I guess, because he's raced 166 times this year at Gulfstream Park. He's won 49 races for 30%. 20 seconds, 23 thirds. Wow. Todd Pletcher wins 30% of his races at Gulfstream Park. That's pretty good. You got J.J. Castellano in the saddle. This is a nice looking horse right here because he's raced 3 times. Every time is 1.1 1/8. You talk about getting a horse ready for the Kentucky Derby. I mean, this is it right here. This is it. I mean, if I've ever seen a horse that's being groomed to run in the Kentucky Derby, it's Marconi. Marconi. Write that horse down, Cap. Watch out for that one in the Kentucky Derby. All 3 races, 1.1 1/8. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. This is the only horse in the whole race that's gone a mile and an eighth. Usually these horses start out 5 furlongs, 6 furlongs. Then they'll go 2 turns, a mile and a 16th, but never a mile and an eighth. All 3 races, a mile and an eighth. The 9 horse is Machismo. I don't know. Machismo. I'm going to buy a horse one day, and I'm going to put a whole bunch of letters together, and you're not going to be able to pronounce the name of the horse. It's going to be called... Because that's what it feels like, trying to read some of the names of these horses. I didn't graduate from college. Tony Quartarolo. The Paisan, Anthony Quartarolo. Jimenez, the jockey, 15-1 on the morning line. Took this horse 4 cracks to break maiden. Finally breaks maiden at 8-1. I couldn't bet this horse with your money. Does have improving buyer figures every time out. 51, 63, 78, 84. But, oh, no way. Maybe at 100-1. Maybe at 100-1. But, oh, 15-1, no way. The 10 horse promises fulfilled. Got Dale Romans, the trainer. He's got 17 wins this year at Gulfstream Park. He's winning 18% of his races. The other Ortiz guy is riding here. He's winning 24% of his races at Gulfstream Park. 66 wins out of 280 mounts. But boy, I tell you, this horse, he broke maiden first time out, then he ran in an allowance race at Keeneland after winning that opening race at Churchill Downs, then goes back to Churchill Downs, and he actually ran good in that 2-year-old race I always talk about, that Kentucky Jockey Cup or whatever it is. It says KYJC. I don't know what that means. I'll have to Google that tonight. I'm going to finally Google that and find out what the heck it means. But he ran a good race. This is a front runner right here. He got to the front, and he opened up a half a length lead in the stretch, but he quit. Finished third, 2.5 lengths in the front. He went off at 10-1. They don't have a lot of speed in this race. He's 20-1 in the morning line. But I don't know if the speed can hold up here. He's got to come from the outside. There ain't a lot of speed here. I mean, the 4's got speed. The 4's got speed. I guess the 10 could be the 4's biggest problem. Because the 4 would like to make the front all by himself. That's what the 4 is going to try to do. There's strike power. He's going to try to go to the front and just boom, put everybody to sleep on the front end. Of course, his last 2 times out, he had 22-3 opening quarter and a 22. Well, I shouldn't say 22-3. I should say 22-1. Because he ran a 22.33. But that would be 22-1 in racing terms. I'll have to tell everybody about that one day when we got more time. And the other time, he ran a 22.95 opening quarter, so that's a 22-4. Yeah, this horse is quick, man. He doesn't put people to sleep on the front end. He actually goes out there and takes control of the situation. And goes from there. But, oh, man, he's going a mile and a 16. There's 8 furlongs in a mile. There's 8 furlongs in a mile. So a mile and a 16th is 8.5 furlongs. This horse has run 5.5 furlongs and 7 furlongs. Now he's got to go a furlong and a half longer. This horse looks good. I ain't going to lie to you. 2 for 2 at Gulfstream Park. But I'm going with that Pletcher horse. I'm going to take Todd Pletcher's horse to 8. Marconi with J.J. Castellano in the irons. This horse likes coming from off the pace. That's why he likes that mile and an 8 distance. He's going to love a mile and a quarter. This horse right here, I might go buy a future ticket on this horse right here. This horse, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it, to be honest with you. Only 3 lifetime races, and all 3 races going a mile and an 1/8. Wow. Wow. This horse likes to come from off the pace, man. He definitely is not in the game until late. 8-1 in the morning line. Yeah, I think this is the way we're going to go here. This is the way we're going to go. We're going to take the 8 horse in race 14 at Gulfstream Park. 14:08. We're going to bet the horse across the board, win, place, and show at 8-1 in the morning line. Even if he shows, we might get all our money back. Of course, he's never going to go up at 8-1. This horse has zero shot at going off at 8-1. And the favorite, the horse that won the Breeders' Cup Juvenile last year, he's not going off at 7-5, just Good Magic. I'd be shocked if Good Magic goes off at under 2-1, and I'd be shocked if my horse, the 8, Marconi, goes up at anything higher than 5-1. I think the odds maker did a bad job. He did a bad job here. I'm going to tell you right now, the odds maker here did a bad job. I mean, this horse, the 8 horse, it was 2-1, 4-5, and 2.5-1. Now he's 8-1, a Todd Pletcher horse. I mean, Todd Pletcher horses just don't go off at 8-1. Especially when you're winning 30% of your races, not around the country, at Gulfstream Park. I like this here. I like this here. Yeah, 14:08 tomorrow at Gulfstream Park. Across the board, 2 to win, 2 to place, 2 to show. If you're a $20 bettor, you bet 7 to win, 7 to place, 7 to show. If you were going to put $50 down on a horse, you bet 17 to win, 17 to place, 17 to show. You know, if the horse was 5-2, or you only had 6 horses in a race, I wouldn't tell you to bet the show pool. But at 8-1 in the morning line with 10 horses in a race, man, anything's possible. Anything's possible. Anything's possible, including a decent payout in the show spot. Because, you know, I could be dead wrong, man. They could have a lot of people out there bet on this Good Magic course, and they might push him down from 7-5 to 4-5, but I don't see it. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Horse only won 1 time in his life. 1 time. The Breeders' Cup Juvenile. He's only won once. So, we'll see. We'll see. All right. Wow, the hour went by quick. The hour went by quick. I tell you, I like talking horse racing, and I'm going to be looking forward to talking to horses for the next couple of months as we get ready for the Run for the Roses. Don't forget, the Kentucky Derby is always the first Saturday in May. So Saturday, May the 5th, 2018, that's when we're going to Run for the Roses. But we got a lot of racing in between then. And the big race for 3-year-olds prepping for races like the Florida Derby, the Santa Anita Derby, the Wood, the Bluegrass, the Louisiana Derby. This is one of the big prep races for a horse to make that next jump. You know, the better the races, obviously, you know, they kind of trim down on these horses that have no business being in the race. You know, by the time you get to the Florida Derby, the Louisiana Derby, we got some pretty good horses knowing that the winner and the runner-up are probably going to Churchill Downs. So, all right, we're going to talk more horse racing down the road. But like I said, that's going to wrap it up. Well, this edition of Sports on Radio, thanks to my man Don back in the studio. Don, enjoy your weekend. My man Tommy Christ and TK, I want to thank him for getting me on here at 9:10 a.m. WUBR. And, of course, the owner of Pelican Sports Radio and Pelican Sports TV, my man Alan, thank you. Don't forget to bet with your head and not over it. Money management is the key to turning a profit betting sports. As always, my name is Dave, the MeatMan Scandaliato. I will see you in 167 hours right here on Sportsline. All right, sir. Thank you very much. All sports, all the time. I love that. I love hearing that. I love it. Every time I hear that, I laugh. Yes, sir. I'll see you next week. Bye. All right. That's going to wrap it up for this edition of Sportsline Radio. Don't forget, every Friday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Time, we get together on the radio, 9:10 a.m. WUBR, CBS Sports Radio, Baton Rouge. You can listen live at PelicanSportsTV.com, PelicanSportsTV.com. You can always download the 9:10 a.m. WUBR app, just like the MeatMan did with his iPhone, his smartphone, your Android. Yep, go to the App Store, 9:10 a.m. WUBR. You can listen right over your phone 24/7, 365. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page. That's right, subscribe to my YouTube page. That way you never miss one of my free pick video programs. I give out a lot of free picks during the week. And that way you never miss an episode of any of that. And, hey, you want to be friends on Facebook? No problem, Cap. Send a friend request to Dave Scandaliato, DAVESCANDALIATO, Dave Scandaliato, and I'll get that done. Once again, Cap, you want to get that free pick every day in basketball. Text the word MeatMan, MEATMAN, to 94253. Shoot me a text message. Text the word MeatMan, MEATMAN, to 94253, or just give me a call. My personal iPhone, I got my own personal toll-free number that I'm literally going to have till the day I die. It's 1-833-MeatMan, 1-833-MEATMAN, 1-833-MeatMan. That's how you talk directly with me. Dave Scandaliato, live in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this edition of Sportsline Radio. Like I always say, bet with your head, not over it, man. It's rough out there. Money management is the key, man. You blow all your money. You bet more than you're supposed to. You betting 15, 20% of your bankroll. Good luck, Cap. Bet with you, head not over it. Money management is the key to turning a profit. Betting sports. I'll see you in 167 hours right here on Sportsline.